Hey guys, welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. In today's video, we have a bunch of details about the upcoming events in the new patch to take a look at. Also, the pre-download is available right now, so if you want to pre-download the patch and get ready for it, you can do that. They also have on all their socials the exact time of the update and everything like that. Now, massive shout out once again, Antilla at Pridewind always does a great job getting all these things translated and making it very simple for me to check his posts. Now, what we're going to look at here, he's basically taken all the information from the events. A lot of the images and stuff were taken from these posts that we had here, and then over on Bilibili, that's where we've gotten a lot of the numbers and stuff like that. Now I'm just going to jump to the TLDR, and then I want to look at the most recent event that they announced, which is this one here with a bunch of details about it. It's the cool one where you do the spray painting with Silverwolf. But essentially, when we look at the TLDR of what we've got through all of these events, keeping in mind that there is going to be more events to come, but the summary here is in the total amount of Stellar Jades that we can get from these events above is 2790 Stellar Jades, which isn't too bad at all. But there are other events that are not calculated in this because we don't have the details of them. So keep that in mind. But basically 2790 free Stellar Jades from these events. Now, some of these events do have portions of them that will remain permanently. So let's go through all the events in general and take a look at what we can expect in the update. Because for me, this one's huge, having the, I forget what they call it, but the thing where you can select the main stat for a relic. That is huge for me because I can never get energy regen ropes. So I absolutely love that. So the first one we're going to look at is the Everwinter City Museum Ledger of Curiosities. So this one here, basically we don't know like the full details on everything. They did go through it in the live stream and stuff like that. Not too stressed about it. I just wanted to cover the rewards that, once again, these were posted over on Bilibili. But we're looking at 1,000 jades here and 450 down the bottom. Now, when we look at the way this is formatted, similar to the previous event we had, the top row of rewards are limited rewards that have to be that you have to get during the event. So the 1,000 jades are the XP books. The selector for your main stat on a relic, those are the event ones. And then once the event goes away, this bottom portion here with the 450 jades, that will stay permanently for anyone that eventually gets there because it's going to be a permanent feature in the game. So that is the museum one. Now, the next one is the Star Hunt game. That is the graffiti one that we're looking at with Silverwolf. And this is the one where we get the light cone itself. That really solid, honestly, pretty solid 4-star light cone. I really think it's quite amazing, and it looks like we're also going to be able to max imposition it. We'll take a look in a sec, but once again, we do have some pretty solid rewards coming from here. Similar to the previous event, the top features are limited rewards and the bottom ones are permanent ones, so not too bad, 240 permanent, but we really want to get that 500 and the light cone. The light cone is the huge one because it is limited time to go ahead and get it. Now, that light cone once again increases the wearer's effect hit rate by 20%. When the wearer attacks targets that have reduced defense, it regenerates for energy, and it is going to be a Nihility light cone. So that one is really nice. But when we look at the event, I wanted to jump over here because, like I said, Bilibili just posted all this information about it. So I just went ahead and translated all their slides to take a look, and it looks like it's going to be available straight after the version is updated, which is very, very cool. So we're going to get that pretty much straight away as soon as the update drops. By the way, I'm looking at this once again. It could be a bit different for global, but this is CN. We'll have to wait and see until we get some official global stuff. But if we see here, after collecting and activating all the graffiti signs, you can receive the event special. That's the light cone. Then completing related challenges to get Smile Always Open like tokens to redeem rewards in the event store. So I'm assuming in the event store, we're going to want to save up all these tokens and use them to get the basically super impositions for that light cone to get it to super imposition 5. That's the way I'm assuming it will work. They don't actually 100% confirm that, but that's the way I would guess it would work because it's the only way we're going to be able to get this light cone that I know of. Now, when we go through the rewards, once again, I just translated that. There's nothing crazy here. We've already taken a look at that image. We get the jades, we get the light cone. Those are the two biggest ones for me. Honestly, experience is huge for his spell because it's just such a grind getting all the experience past Trailblazer level 60. Then we go here. It goes on a bit about how the event works. It's got a story mode. You can unlock all kinds of graffiti signs. The unlocked graffiti signs signs can be sprayed on the scene. So I'm tipping you just spray them on the walls and stuff like that. Get creative and spray out interesting images, essentially is what they're saying. And this gives you an example of, this is, I think, just showing you how the UI works. So it looks like on the left-hand side here, we've got like we're choosing the graffiti sign that we're going to put down, and then we can swap it around and stuff like that. And we're just going to put them on walls, essentially. Then as we go through here, once again, repeats that we can do the challenges. And then we got the hidden code. Find and interact with hidden graffiti hidden in a specific area. So it looks like that's probably going to be ways we get more of that currency from doing that, I would assume. And then as we move on from this, find and interact with shooting targets in specific area. Not too sure exactly what that means. It looks like we're going to get like images, and we've got to interact with those targets that it shows in the images. This one looks like one of those robots, a teleporter, and a vending machine by the looks of it. And then finally, we have this one here. Looks like there's going to be some sort of enemies that when you do specific graffiti or something like that, it weakens the enemies so you can defeat them easier. And that's a basic summary of what we're looking at and what they've shown over there. So let's jump back over into this one and keep going on through it a bit more. Here's a look at the graffiti. Yeah. So they went through like the way that works and stuff like that. Like I said, you can open that up, change your graffiti, and put it on the wall, and happy days. So then we have lab assistants in position. So this one, once again, we're going to just pretty much look at the rewards here. 500 Jades. This is like a mini event essentially that we're looking at. So that one should be pretty nice. I mean, I ain't going to complain. Looks like we get some sort of recipe or something like that as well, which, you know, I don't really use consumables at all. But hey, 500 Jades and some essential materials, which are always handy. Hopefully we start getting some purple essential materials in events because, dude, those things are tough to farm. Moving on from that, event 4, the Punk Spirit. Once again, we have more rewards. This one is short. This event hardly can be considered as an event, as it's basically a one-time thing you do once and reach a certain Trailblazer level and you get the rewards. So yeah, hey, a little bit of free stuff. Honestly, more than 100 Jades. Hopefully there's a good chunk of experience. It does show purple. Hopefully it's purple. Plus we get some experience. So Trailblazer experience, so that is always good. And once again, when we take a look at the summary that we have is the 2790 Stellar Jades. Honestly, it's really nice throughout this patch. And once again, we can always check back over here and check the dates of these events if you're curious. So this one here, the limited time event after the version update, yes, this is the same as the CN version, just confirming that. So straight after the update, that should go live. This one here is going to be from the 9th of June. So that one is going to be what, like 2 days after the update or something like that. I'd have to check times and conversions, but yeah, it's not too far after the update that we unlock this one. This one over here is going to be on the 19th, so I believe this is still during Silverwolf, so most of these rewards should come in so you can use them on Silverwolf if you want. And then this one is over on the 23rd. Is that after? That's more than 3 weeks. No, 14. I believe that's still just in the window, but what's this one at? This one is on the 28th, so that one's getting later. Now, this one we had, this is very similar to the Boulder Town Super League event, where it's like one boss unlocks it each day. At least that's what it was on the beta, because this was one of the events that we had on the beta. And then obviously we have this one coming as well. This one's not till July, but I'm looking forward to this because we get some extra drops from Calyxes, which is always a benefit in my opinion. But once again, you can come over here, check the dates, and check everything that's going on over there. But pretty solid income. I'm pretty happy with it. And like I said, with that 2790, there is more events down here to come that we will have to wait and see the rewards. But I'd probably say we're close to 3,500, maybe 4,000 Jades from events that we get through this period, which is honestly, once again, pretty decent. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.